Hello and welcome to Pacific Northwest Gothic, a lyrical weird fiction podcast inspired by the Pacific Northwest. I'm your host, Elsie Clay, and I've been waiting for you. Please be advised. Today's installment explores themes around class, climate change, injustice, communal apathy, and includes some brief mentions of death. As always, please take care, dear listener. Why, hello, and welcome home, stranger, to my little shop, well nestled in the city, well nestled in our valley. Oh, yes, I'm sure you've heard about the rain. But no, you didn't anticipate waking most days to our well-aged skies, windy, weathered, and going ever gray. I'm sure you'll warm up to it. But let me tell you, stranger, when the sun is absent and the days are cold, I am reminded where I'm from. Oh, here, just here and nowhere else. And I'm reminded of the natural state of things. Bitter, don't you think? Especially on colder days, on older tongues, but bold and sweet amidst the taste of young and swarming summers. And when the days shrink back, from gold to crimson to deathly purples, I'm reminded by our capital's lip service that children left to winter's mercy will find none. And you know, people who suck on silver, just as people left soaking into the concrete, each forced to find compassion in the searing heat, will find in the elements nothing of charity. From abandoned farms to derelict factories left ghostly by the dead, from protected forests to projected floods among the natural swells of earth, from landslides to slips of the tongue, equal in their potential devastation, from the missing to the misled, long since lost and irretrievable. Here, death has flowed in crashing waves beneath redwoods and skyscrapers alike. Such is the natural state of things. From the impassive, pacified smiles with a bell on the wind clamoring into shops, to distant gazes turned captive and silent on city buses, to the hollowed, drawn faces fogged by bleak morning news, from anger turned acrid and inert like bile churned up and left to chill by the window, I am reminded that in summer here, high society burns the ill-fortuned, only to freeze them out in winter. And now, with so little time to thaw, what modest amounts of affordable warmth fades, slips away with the tourists, and escapes into the shadows until the scorching sun comes back. Early in the thaw, if you know where to look, slowly whisked away by water and air and heat, exposed by such unnatural erosion as that from the sweat and labored breath of the long-silenced, a path long forsaken, sequestered, and scarred, reaches the harsh light of day. Oh, but these are things to be forgotten, left in the care of such worldly ambivalence, such wise detachment, as that of a planet covered in our prints. Our hands tracing cave walls for miles and millennia. You're new here, stranger. I know. to a place so aligned and juxtaposed, parallel, perpendicular, and perplexing. Such is the way of this place I am from. In time, I'm sure all your worries will melt away, thaw with the sun and rain as you begin to recognize the world in shadows, in outlines and silhouettes, flattened, fragmented, and whole enough to live in, even if the air's a little thin. But here, take your keys and cut your teeth on careful words, stranger. If the recycling and compost bins have yet to whisper it to you, if the parks and graffiti have yet to inform you, if the many parted pockets of this city have yet to let it slip through the holes in our seams, let me be the one to tell you that here, in more and more uncertain terms, we never disrupt the natural state of things. Thank you for listening, dear stranger. This has been Pacific Northwest Gothic. If you like what you heard, I upload a new episode every Tuesday at 4 p.m. on YouTube, Spotify, and Substack. If you'd like to follow the podcast on social media, you can find it on Instagram at PacificNWGothic. And if you'd like to support me and the work that I do, or just get more regular updates about what's happening with the podcast, you can follow the link in the description to Pacific Northwest Gothic's Patreon. I'm your host, Elsie Clay, hoping to sit with you in the dark again next week.